Hey folks, ACTCG here, and in today's video we are back with a regular to the channel right now in the Omer. Hello Omer.
Yo.
And Omer placed 7-3, so top 128?
Top 128, I came 79th.
79th with
Foxy.
Foxy, which is a madness of a statement to say. So yeah, let's go. What made you choose Foxy?
So I was initially on Blue Dorothy. I thought it was a good deck, but it didn't feel like it had enough power late game, and I just wasn't enjoying it. I played Foxy a couple times. It's obviously a troll deck. I'm not going to deny that in the slightest, but I found it to be an amazing Black-Yellow Luffy matchup. The only bad matchups are really Bonnie and L. That is literally it.
Yeah.
And everything else is pretty 50-50 or a bit better.
That's good.
Because it's got the surprise factor. No one knows what it does.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know what it does. And I started to change my playstyle a bit more because I saw a top list in America.
Yeah.
And the player was saying he played Foxy at a tournament. Going second's better because you get to ramp, and then it works out so much better. So I've done that, and alhamdulillah, look.
It's paid off, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, as a BY Luffy player myself, it's a terrifying matchup, just never being able to attack with my leader again. So let's get into the list and go over what you decided to run.
Yeah, so Foxy leader.
Yeah.
Played 4 Gina, 2k counter, 4 Tony Chopper, ramp and a blocker. This guy is one of the heart and soul of the deck. He is a mini 7-cost Foxy. He is essentially an Onigashima, the stage card for Animal Kingdom Pirates. It is once per turn ramp.
So it's not even on play as well, that's interesting.
So you can only have one of him on board to ramp, but most players don't even get rid of him. They get rid of Porsche, they get rid of whatever instead of him, and he just creates so much value.
Going over Foxy as well, for those that don't know. So it's done -3 when attacking. If you have 3 or more Foxy Pirate type characters, select up to 1 of each of your opponent's rested leaders and a character, and they cannot become active in your opponent's next refresh phase.
So I'm playing 4 Pickles.
Pickled. You mentioned to me that this was actually is this the one that helps you with removal?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this helps me with my black matchups, Lucci, Mario, whatever it may be. Or even sometimes Black-Yellow Luffy, if they Ice Age cools down and then try to pop it with Rocket Luffy, he stops it from being destroyed. Essentially, you spam your board out, you have 7-cost Foxy, you have Porsche, you have whatever, you drop him, you're going to be on equal or less Don than them because you're constantly managing Don, and same with the leader effect. So then they can only target Porsche, Pickles as a target to destroy.
Wow.
So then your entire board's safe, and they have to prioritize this. And it's a 3 cost, so it annoys Lucci a little bit because they have to keep minusing, and it just works wonders because they're using all their minus material on him. They can't do a massive board spread to get rid of it board wide because they have to get rid of him first before they touch anything else. Yeah,
that's really interesting and frustrating, like you said, especially for BY Luffy, which obviously you're always slightly favoured into, but not being able to Rocket Luffy, something that is super important to get rid of, like the 7-cost Foxy, for example, is terrifying.
Absolutely, and I'm playing 3 Capote, whatever his name is. He is essentially a 3-cost Boa. So targets a 6 cost or less, -1 if you have Foxy leader, Foxy Pirate leader, and just stuns them. They can unsuspend, but they cannot attack.
Wow.
And it generates a lot of value against Black-Yellow Luffy, for example. Against Lucci, just hits 4 cost Lucci's, hits whatever, to be honest. And it's quite good, to be honest. I'm only playing 3 though.
Okay.
I'm playing 4 Porsche.
Nice.
Amazing card.
Sensational.
Yeah, it's so good. It's splashed in other decks as well.
Yeah, I've seen it run in Reiju a lot, but I suppose you actually do have, obviously, all of the Foxy Pirates this time. So you're not just looking for 8, you're looking for your entire deck, which is so great.
Absolutely. And what I've realised is she's just more of an extender. You don't actually need her to finish your plays off. She's there if you drop your 7 cost, and then if your 7 cost survives, you're going to be on 10 done the next turn. So then she just drops.
Classic. This is classic event practical. I think that's Adam as well from OBE, right?
Yeah.
How dare Adam interrupt?
He's a good lad. He's a good lad.
He is a good lad.
So basically, spam your board out with Porsche. So she equals 2 Fox Pirates, or sometimes a Bonclay, which I'll get into.
Yeah.
And it just works wonders, to be honest. It just helps fuel your leader's effect.
Nice.
And I'm playing 4 Bonclay.
Nice. I love this combo, the push into the Bonclay. I was trying to do it in Reiju myself, and obviously it's not as consistent because you don't get the draw from the Porsche as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, card's insane.
Honestly, it's done so much for me because if I'm going second, I'm on 4 on, I drop a Porsche, search whatever, I can grab a 2k or 7 cost leader, 7 cost Foxy, then drop a Bonclay, then I have 2 active down, put 2 under my lead and a swing 7, so I put 2 bodies on board. Then if they're trying to put another body on board, whether it be if I'm against Blue Dorothy, they swing, they get our Weevil or Moria or Jimbe or whatever, Bonclay's just going to copy, so then I'm swinging 5, 5, and then big, and then still establish more boards, so they have to get rid of the threats, and Bonclay's a big threat.
Yeah, and you said the right thing there, which is threat, right? Like a Bonclay being rested, only being 1k. If they unless they have a small, like it's gonna be really, they're gonna have to swing a 5k plus into the Bonclay, right?
Absolutely, and sometimes I've even countered a when they swung with 2k. I've just 2k counted, having them to commit to use a 5k into it.
That's good,
and it works out.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's these guys. Then I've got 2 Khalifas.
This is one of my favorite 2Ks in purple. Like so much value. If it's nice to have a 2K that's like a problem card, right? Like if this sticks, it's not ideal for most decks that you're playing. It's too much value.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can play off the Posh. It was either this or Fanosuke, the Rush one, if you have 8 on. But I didn't really like that too much. I found that the deck needs a little bit more draw power. I've played her once or twice, and it's worked out. It became a threat as well. They had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I'm also playing 2 Law.
Yes.
Some of the Foxy players, by some I mean like 2 other people in the world play Foxy. They're playing 5-cost Kid, which I do like, but I found it to be just like you drop it, they're going to out it realistically in this format. They're just going to easily out it. Law, you see the hand size nowadays. People playing Pudding, playing Isho. You need a hand whip. You need something to disturb the hand. In my future.
Nice.
I am playing 4 Reiju.
Yeah, card's broken.
You want to drop to your Foxy, so you're going to be minus, you're going to be less than your opponent, and it's once you have a bit of an established board as well, just so you can generate a bit more value. Obviously, 4 cost 5k, another threat, you have to get rid of it. It isn't a Foxy Pirate, so Pickles doesn't protect it, but most of the time they're going to prioritize getting rid of Pickles, so she's going to remain safe. And since Law is no longer a thing, I can play this. I've never played this before.
Of course.
Or Sanji, because obviously it's a Sanji, a 2k blocker, and obviously I can drop him cheap. The best card in the deck.
Oh my god. Oh my.
I don't realise how amazing this card actually is, and how many people actually forget his minus 1k effect. I've had it of my opponents thought it affects the leader. I've corrected them each and every time they've asked, but they keep assuming that it's the leader that gets hit. When I say no, it's only the characters. And I've given them the cards to read, but
it's not translating across.
No.
The card is insane, and like again, as you said, as BY with this Foxy out and with the Pickles as well. Like if I can't remove this Foxy, I can't win the game because I'm already getting locked down with this and one of my characters too, and then this making everything smaller. The amount of times I've been like looped out in fun games is absolutely insane. Terrifying card.
It's so nice to see it, to be honest. And if you have 2 or 3 on board, minus 2k, minus 3k, it's just
game over.
It's really strong. 3 Kaido.
The GOAT.
It's Kaido.
Yeah, it's Kaido.
Like some people, they see Foxy, they're like, oh, they're not going to be playing meta cards, they're going to be playing good cards. You drop Kaido, surprise them, get rid of the block, and swing for game.
Yeah, easy squeezy.
And then for my events, I'm playing a very small lineup. I'm playing 2 Blast Breath.
I love this card. I like that you're running it. It's a good card. And it's shiny. You have the shiny version too, which is super nice.
A lot of people forget this actually exists because no one really plays counter events except Nami.
Yeah, when I played Pluffy, I ran Blast Breath, and it was for the exact same reason. As I leave one up and people think I've just like did my lines incorrectly, and then they swing and I 1 card counter and they're like, uh-oh. So yeah, very good.
They don't expect it. I'm playing 1 Ragnaroku. I've only used it once this tournament. And my opponent dropped an Isho, didn't hand whip, just to drop Isho. And I just dropped this on him, and I just won from there because it just got rid of so much value on his side, and it was just a struggle for him to keep up from that.
Really good.
And then my favourite card, to be honest, that stole me so many games. 2 to 3 games because my opponent never expected it.
Oh my god.
It is literally an I'm invincible from Uta, but it's a restand. So the important thing to mention with this one is you can also restand your Foxy. 7 cost, because it says Foxy card as active.
That's amazing.
So a little combo is you swing with Foxy Leader, use the effect to minus, then restand, swing again, and then minus, and then stun another character.
Wow.
So you can stun 3 cards, but you're obviously manning 6, which
Yes,
is a lot.
it is a lot, but I mean, sometimes that's all you need to just be able to secure the game, right? And
Absolutely.
we can see that with your positive result this weekend with an unusual deck. And you've done it again. You went from, what decks have you topped with now? Sabo?
So I've played Sabo, I got top 64 at Treasure Cup, I think it came 57th.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then 79th with Foxy.
Yeah.
Bobbled out on top 64 because tiebreakers, which
Yes.
is unfortunate. But
Well,
I'm happy with my performance. Shout out to Gemini Games at Huddersfield.
Yeah.
Locals, amazing place to be honest. Shout out to my wife Pumi.
yeah.
She's literally the main reason I didn't drop.
Amazing.
And she kept telling me off every time I wanted to drop. Spent
Oh.
time with her. She said no. I'm like, okay, cool.
It's nice. I like that. Well, it's definitely paid off. So good work from her. And I'm excited to see what you rock next time we have a big tournament in person. And congratulations on your top. Thank
Thank you very much.
Bye.